Scientists recently found evidence suggesting that our universe might exist in a black hole. Yes, you heard that right. Not beside a black hole, not being swallowed by one, but actually existing inside a black hole. And if that sounds like science fiction, you're not alone. But buckle up, because today we're diving deep, literally, into one of the most fascinating scientific theories floating around the cosmos. They form when massive stars collapse under their own weight, squeezing all their matter into an infinitely dense point called a singularity. Surrounding that singularity is something called the event horizon, the point of no return. So, where did this mind-bending idea come from? Let's go back to the basics. Black holes are regions in space where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. Now, here's where things get wild. Over the past few decades, physicists like Nikodem Poplawski have proposed something revolutionary. What if that singularity isn't just a dead end? What if it's actually the beginning of something else? A kind of cosmic portal. And what if everything that gets pulled into a black hole doesn't just vanish, but actually gets repackaged and reborn on the other side as an entirely new universe? That uniformity is hard to explain unless there was some process before the Big Bang that helped spread things out. A black hole birth could be that process. Matter falling into a black hole would get compressed and then rapidly expand inside a new universe, creating the even distribution we observe today. 1. We don't have direct evidence of torsion or the bounce mechanism. And we certainly can peek inside black holes to check if they've given birth to baby universes. But here's what's important. The math doesn't break. It's consistent with our current understanding of physics, and that alone is enough to make scientists take the idea seriously. According to Poplawski, the math checks out. He used something called the Einstein-Cartan theory, an extension of general relativity that includes a concept called torsion. One big issue? The question of what came before the Big Bang. Traditional physics hits a wall at the moment of the Big Bang, giving no explanation of what caused it. Our universe wouldn't be a lonely, one-off bubble. It would be part of a vast cosmic family tree. Every black hole in every universe could be a gateway to a new one. From our perspective, the universe is 13.8 billion years old. But from the perspective of an outside observer, someone in the parent universe, where our black hole formed, it might all be happening in the blink of an eye. That's because time inside a black hole slows down dramatically compared to the outside. A kind of multiverse, but one that grows through black hole reproduction instead of parallel timelines. But if our universe began as the bounce inside a black hole from another universe, that would mean our Big Bang was actually a big bounce. Some researchers are even exploring whether properties of our universe, like its spin or curvature, might contain hidden fingerprints from a black hole parent universe. Are we, in some sense, gods to other baby universes? The idea is almost mythological, but it comes from serious peer-reviewed science. Now we've taken pictures of them, so who's to say what we'll discover next? Maybe we're just starting to understand what that even means. It forces us to think not just about where we came from, but what we're creating every time a black hole forms in deep space. These models also replace singularities with bounces. They suggest that instead of infinite density, space-time has a minimum volume, a sort of quantum resistance to collapse, are right under our nose or hiding behind the event horizon. If true, that would make the universe inside a black hole scenario even more plausible. It adds a little twist literally to space-time, which can counteract the infinite compression inside a black hole and replace the singularity with a bounce. It fills gaps in our understanding, aligns with both quantum and gravitational physics, and offers a new perspective on the birth of the cosmos. But we still need more evidence, more observations, more breakthroughs in our understanding of gravity and quantum mechanics. In short, it's a work in progress. That bounce, in theory, could be the birth of a new universe, ours too. This theory isn't just poetic, it solves a few problems in modern cosmology. 3. It also tackles the mystery of why our universe appears so smooth and uniform, even across vast distances. 4. Now, you might be wondering, how convincing is all of this? The truth is, it's still highly theoretical. 5. There is also growing interest in using quantum gravity theories like loop quantum gravity to explore what happens inside black holes. 6. Upcoming studies and simulations are trying to model how matter might behave if it is recycled from one universe into another through black holes. 7. So, what would it actually mean if we are living in a black hole? For starters, it would change how we think about space, time, and origins. 8. It would also suggest that time flows differently outside our universe. 9. And here's another twist. If our universe is inside a black hole, then what about the black holes inside our universe? Could each of them be creating their own universes too? 10. So, how believable is all of this? Right now, it's an exciting and elegant theory. Still, the beauty of science is that even our wildest ideas often lead to real insights. Think about it. Just a century ago, black holes were considered ridiculous. Einstein himself didn't believe they could exist. Maybe we're living in a black hole. Either way, the universe is full of surprises. And sometimes, the biggest mysteries